All right, so today we'll be trading giveaway number 3, which is Trish's account. We'll be raising it from $13.08 up to at least 2,000. all right, so to make things even more fun for the next video, for the next giveaway number 4, give this video a thumbs up, and I will use the number of likes in this video as the next cash giveaway, so that the next person can receive the exact amount of likes on this video. All right, so let's go. And another thing, my Telegram, we have 39k followers. Let's push it to 40, and for the giveaways I'll be changing it from 2,000 to 10,000. How about that? So let's go in the group, let's go to 40k and let's see the magic. All right, so while I try to hurry this thing up to reach all the participants so that we can trade all the accounts. So if the group reaches 40k, which means I will have to change from up to 2,000 to 10,000. all right, the goal, we won't be 2,000 but will be 10,000. all right, we'll be trading up to 10,000, not 2,000. So you get what I'm saying, right? And another thing, I see those trying to copy my exact same strategies exactly. Guys, this takes time. all right, this is not a quick get rich scheme. It doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, you have to try more and more and more. all right, you don't even have to use your account. all right, use your demo until you know that you are now safe to you don't blow that much. all right, because the truth is everyone blows, even me, I do blow my accounts. all right, so I just want you to know that. Don't get the wrong idea of forex making you rich instantly. It doesn't work like that. Even I thought about it, but unfortunately I'll cover that in the other parts of the videos. So for today, let's go with Trish. all right, let's go. Give the video a thumbs up for the next person for the giveaway. So let's see how much you love the next giveaway. You might want to like at least 3 times so that they can get as much as they can. Just imagine if it was you. all right, I should stop talking. Enough talking. So let's get in the video. all right, let's get to trading. Let's go, baba.
Dingle bongle dingle dangle, yickety doo, yickety da, ping pong, lippy tappy toota.
Right, when we open our charts, the first thing you do, all right, the first thing I had to tell Trish to increase their leverage up to unlimited so that it can accept a lot of position on a small account, which is more risky. all right, it's more risky because slightest move, I'll just blow the account just like that. But we have to make money in a fast way, in a fast manner. So yeah, the first thing, I went to EURUSD. all right, EURUSD is not that volatile, unlike gold. This is why we all like gold, right? So I draw my trend lines. I touch the only the wicks, the lower parts and the upper parts. all right, no need to complicate this thing. There is no need to complicate. all right, let's make it as simple as possible. all right, so I draw the trend lines to make a channel, right? And then I draw more trend lines to see what type of a pattern which I have. I think I'm being clear on this one. On those who still don't understand, I'm being clear, right? We all have to draw the trend lines, touching only the wicks, not the body, so that we can identify. So right now, why did I decide to sell here? I've sold because you can look, this looks like a falling wedge, right? It has a small opening and then a large end. So it was going on a downtrend, and then when it came in the trends, it's going to break, going downwards. all right, you can even trade just a breakout. Definitely it always goes down, definitely it always does. all right, so on the next trade, I have to keep selling because it could go down there. So we have to sell full margin again, because in most scenarios I've traded, it always goes down. all right, so let's go full margin. So if you want me to trade your account, you have to put your account leverage to unlimited. all right, if you haven't opened the account, just go in the description and then just go to the link which I've set for you. You can quickly open your account there. all right, it will be linked to mine, so you can always do that. The link is in the description. I've pinned the comment. right? So well, that's just upsetting. That's just humiliating, that's just humiliating. You're being humiliated by the trade which you took your time to set. Now I blew the account. Anyway, Trish decided to deposit again. All right, she didn't give up. She decided to deposit again. This time she deposited 100, because using 100 it would mean we get a lot of entries. I mean, a big leverage, right? Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Leverage. Would get a good leverage with 100, which means even more profits. But you have to know, just like we are winning, we can also lose the same way. All right, we can also lose the same way. So you need to know that before submitting your details, or in this forex, it's not always about profit, blah 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 blah, all of that. Let's not follow forex blindly. All right, let's open our eyes. It's not always on the profit side. Wow, why do I keep saying that? Why do I keep not telling you the setup which I made? All right, so this is gold USD in the 15 minutes time frame. I love this, right? Because it's super volatile. Like you can blow your account just like boom, you're out. All right, so why did I buy here? I noticed that since I drew my trend lines, and then it made some funny shape, which is what kind of a shape is this again? I can't remember the name, but all I know is that it buys, it's gonna go up. That's what I know. All right, I'll research for you so that I'll tell you clearly what it is. And then the same thing which I knew is that it was going to touch the upper trend line, so that is why I had to buy here. I just knew it was going to do that. Well, all of this is basing on the past setup I've made. I'm not just making assumptions. This is basing on the past setups I've made. They've done in the similar way, and history will always repeat itself. So because of the unlimited leverage, well, you see, we are now in 500. So let's go to another trade. All right, you don't always want to force the trades. You want to go to other fresh pairs so that you can see something similar. If the setup does not look clear, please just leave just like that. So in Euro USD, we started by trading USD, right? Now we are back to USD again. This is a boring pair because it doesn't move that much. Even if you put a lot of lots, it doesn't move that much. It's just like meh. So in the 15 minutes time frame, here we are. I hope you're liking this video, because the fourth person depends on that. It depends on that. All right, so in this video, no, not this video, in this setup, we have a W. Upon making the trend lines, drawing of the upper trend line and the drawing of the lower trend line, you can notice that I only used the wicks, right? Use only the wicks. There is no confusion here. If you're asking me, you don't understand, there is no confusion. All you have to do, zoom out, zoom in, whatever which is comfortable for you. Draw some trend lines. All right, let it cross some candles, just draw. All right, then you can correct yourself from there. So from this point, I've gone to the 30 minutes time frame so that you can see that this is one candle which has gone up, right? I'm expecting a pullback, right? This is the reason for it. I'm expecting a pullback. Let's try to use the Bollinger Bands to see if the upper Bollinger Band has been touched. Well, we can see that it hasn't been touched, right? So if it hasn't, we even used the lower time frames and we saw nothing happened. So it was good as useless, very useless. All right, so we threw them back to the trash so that we can use only the clean setup. So here there's only 3 minutes left, and I'm anticipating that the next candle will be a pullback going back to the trend line. So that is what we are trying to trade here, a pullback. I don't know why most of you really want to wait for the next candle to go down, then you would think you trade the price continuation. If you're still trading that, you need to wake up. You really need to wake up. Don't trade those price continuations after the breakout, because in most of the time you get lost. And you don't want that. Instead, you should be trading the breakouts out of the trend line. If you trade that in a few times, you'll be wrong just in a few other than what you are doing currently now. So you need to stop that one. All right, so after a lot of waiting, you can see it did come, the pullback, and it went back to the trend. Here is the good trick you need to know now. So don't sell immediately, as I'm doing right now. Don't sell immediately, because you know why? It will come back up to make you think that it's gonna close outside, and then you panic, and then you click buy, and then it will go down. So instead, you put your sell limits somewhere there. I sold early because EURUSD is not volatile and my capital is a bit big, so it's not volatile such in a threatening manner. So I'll put my sell limits, you can see $2 there. So it's gonna go up there to pretend like it's gonna break going upwards, and then it comes. It always does that. When it breaks in the trend line, it always comes back up as if it's want to do a breakout, but be rest assured it won't do that. All right, when it makes a fake breakout like that. All right, so someone asked a question, how do they work, right? So they work like this. All right, it was Sianda Siswana. All right, he asked, so if I draw my trend lines on a 15 minutes time frame and I identify the type of flag it is, do I confirm it's a fake out by knowing the type of flag and also looking at the previous candle to make sure it didn't break the trend line on the 1 hour time frame with its wick? I hope you understand my question. All right. I did not understand the question completely, but I did get something. But anyway, let me just show you what you must really do. It doesn't really matter with the type of time frame you use. You said the time frame, you mentioned the time frames. There's no need for time frames. So this is how you can tell. You see, we are trading EURUSD, right? And you see it broke going upwards. It doesn't matter the trend line, but in this scenario we're trading the 30 minutes time frame. It did break going upwards, right? And then it came back, right? So when it came back here, we always wait for it to close the candle inside the trend line. You see the red candle there. If it closes this candle, if it closes inside the trend, then you have yourself a fake out. It's a fake out, definitely. But as for me, I already know, so this is why I entered too early, because I now know, because I've been trading these things for a long time now, so I know the market movement. But as for you are still practicing yet, I suggest, if things like this, when you draw a trend line, it breaks out and it comes back in the trend, you wait for it to close. When it closes, right, it always retests just a little bit to scare you, and then it will continue to go down to even touch the opposite trend line. All right, so let's watch this trade. All right, let's watch this trade. So that is what you really want to know. I hope I've covered it. It doesn't really matter with the type of time frame you are in, because it can always happen in any time frame. But I've said that all right. I was talking about the breakout when I was talking about the snake, so this doesn't apply to it. So in the 15 minutes time frame or any time frame, they can always have a breakout. And another thing you can tell is the pattern you have. If you look closely in this, we have a W in the trend line. So when the W finishes, it always reverses. It always goes the other way. So here it's supposed to go down. So that is what you can also even use to your advantage. It's supposed to go down. That's how you should go about it. All right, that's how you should go about it. So here I increase my position in case it retests just a little bit before going down. But definitely in this scenario, after going in the trend as it has done here, we will go down. It always goes down. All right, it always goes down. So if you have forgotten, I think you should like this video. You can maybe drop a comment. If you have a question, just drop your comment and I'll be answering in the next video, like what Sianda did. So just do that and I'll be happy to help. And for the likes, you have to help the next giveaway number 4, and let's see what we can reach with the account. All right, so let's go. So it did close inside, right? It did, confirming all of our suspicions, right? So for all those who were panicking, they will now need to put their buy orders, because they think it's going upwards. Oh, but it left a huge wick downwards, so we must buy. There is buying power. There is no buying power here. If you look to the left, you can see that there's a lot of drop based rally. No, that's a rally based drop. Yeah, so it's favoring a sell. Because it was going up and then it had a base and then it dropped to the left. So it always intimidates the price and the current price. So like I've said here, it's going down, right? It did go down here. It did go down. And then another trick which you didn't know, when it goes down like this, when it touches the trend line, it then comes back up extremely. It always does that in all of the scenarios. If there's a fake out, in most times, like 99.99.99.99.1, it always makes a fake out like this and then comes down or comes up. It depends if the fake out is done on the downside. This time it's on the upside, right? So it's going down. So if it does that while going up, then it means it will be just the opposite. I hope you understood what I'm saying here. So here I have to buy like full margin to the Pro Max. I have to buy full margin Pro Max here, because we really want the profit huge. We are left with just 500 to reach the target of 2000 for Trish Dukes. So let's go. At the same time, you have to be aware of the losses, same as profit, right? So after this, it's pretending to go down, but I ain't scared. I'm not scared of anything, because this is just a scenario. It's just a picture being painted in my eye so that I will close just to grab my early SL. But as you know, I don't have the god of chunks. All right, my god is awesome. Anyway, let's not put the god in money issues. You know, even Jesus himself was a carpenter. If he really wanted money, he went to work. So yeah, shouldn't be different with all of us here. The Lord worked, so we should also work. Let's not try to receive blessing. Let's try to work. All right, if we work, things will be all right. Anyway, I don't mean to be a preach in this video. Let's go on with our setups. This is what I know best. Let me keep quiet about the other stuff. All right, so we draw trend lines. Here. Your bogus trend lines. You draw your bogus trend lines, because your trend lines, they are not straight. If I were to say most of your trend lines, you guys, I'll be mad. Your trend lines are bogus. You know, more bogus than mine. I don't know if that's a word, but you guys, you need to take care of your trend lines, and you should stop the use of a lot of indicators. I see a lot of you put a lot of indicators. Guys, you're wasting your time. Don't do that, especially if you're in the 1 minute time frame. I know you guys as well. I know you. The 1 minute time frame, guys, drop a comment. Those who trade in the 1 minute, shout out to you guys. You guys are the real traders. Drop a comment. I need to see you. The 1 minute time frame, guys, the scalpers. Oh, you guys have a lot of stress. I know you guys. That thing is super stressful. It's super stressful. You can't even close your eyes. Boom, you're out. All right, so here, why am I selling here? Because there is a good breakout and a good pullback. So I've explained this in the other video. If you have a good breakout and a good pullback like this, the price won't go past the pullback that much. You see where there is my pullback here. If you were to sell, don't sell too much. Don't sell too much. All right, don't sell when too much. Just sell, you get your profit and leave, because it doesn't sell that much. It always reverses on your orders and you end up blowing your account. All right, because you've also made some bogus trend lines. I know you bogus trend line traders. Shout out to you again. All right, you bogus trend line traders. Shout out to you. Please drop a comment. I need to see you as well. I need to see you. Guys, you make me so happy. Also, you have to have a good time when you're trading. You just need to smile, because every dollar is also worth every smile and happiness. Otherwise, why would we be trading if we don't want money? Money makes us happy, right? But at the same time, let's also enjoy what we have. Let's also be grateful, because everything always comes at their own time, and it also goes at their own time as well. All right, so be happy, winner. Smile. All right, so in this next trade, we are in Nasdaq. I get carried away. I'm telling you stories. I get carried away. But back to our trend lines here. I almost drew a bogus trend line there. You saw that, right? You saw that. I got carried away. So let's zoom in. So this is a good trend line. This is Nasdaq, Nas 100. All right. We also have that. It also depends. with what you are using, but it's the same thing. So let's buy. So today we are buying. Let's buy when buy. Let's go buy. So this one is a bit volatile, just like gold as well, so you need to take a good look at it, because you wouldn't want to blow, right? But at the same time, let's be honest, what's 50 cents? You can't really use a 50 cents profit. You just risk it or you blow, right? I mean, I'm not trying to put a bad behavior in anyone. Do what works for you, but as for me, I'll be risking. I don't have time, guys. I don't have time. I'm behind schedule, and the money has to be used, right? Money has to be used. The funny thing about most of you, we have met, but I'm just a quiet dude. You won't even notice that's me. I'm just quiet. And I don't like to do the flashy stuff, because I know it always gets me in a lot of trouble. You have the police investigating you, especially in a country which I'm living. The police will be investigating, hey, what does he do for a living? Let's investigate this guy. Let's follow him. So, I really don't like to show off all those stuff. I mean, that would be inspiring for most of you, but at the same time, that's just for me, that's not it. Maybe if I'm ready enough, but for now, no. Sometimes I just like to walk, and you don't want people running to you. No, I mean, that helping people is nice, but sometimes I see the celebrities. Sometimes it's just you just want to rest when you'll be very tired, and on that day maybe you'd have blown your account and you'll be frustrated, and then there'll be people coming to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of pressure I don't want. I don't want the police doing some weird investigations and coming to me with these reports. Hey, you did not pay tax on this one. What were you doing? We need evidence on this one. No. No, man, no. Anyway, like I've said before, I've lost track again of what I was saying in this video. Now I was just talking and didn't know what I was doing. All right, so let me see. So at this part guys, I decided to buy because I looked downwards and I saw that was a drop rally. That's a drop based rally. Yes, drop based rally over there. So which means when the current price comes, it's going to make use of it. It's going to fail to break it, and then it goes up. Anyway, I failed. The price did the opposite, just went a little bit up and did the opposite. So now I had to close. Back to my other favorite pair. My favorite pair used to be USD/JPY, but due to its slowness, and this is gold USD, the most volatile one in this pairs, major pairs, I'll be trading gold because I can quickly recover or quickly make a big loss. You know, where I've made a loss of 1.6, I should have made a loss of at least 4k. So it doesn't happen when you're using the pairs which are less volatile. So this one is volatile and we are buying. I'm certain that this one will buy because we have a rally based drop there, which means price is attracted. It's like a magnet. All right, price just wants to go there. It just wants to go there and to feel what it tastes like. And there is a lot of traders who have put their SL there, so it's just going to tap those idiots and then it goes up. All right, so don't be that idiot. All right, refuse to be made an idiot by these guys. Don't put your early SLs for the sale or the buy, because you'll be stopped out. And you know who will be given that money? Me. Let's not do that. So here it's going to buy to that rally based drop and then drops. So I've went full margin here because I know price wants to trick, to pretend like it's going to go down so that you can put your sell. There are people who are like that. When the price seems like it's going down, they buy. When it seems like it's going up, they sell. When it seems like it's going another direction, they hold. Don't be that confused. All right, don't be confused. Hold. All right, be a man. Hold. Not in loss. Don't hold in loss. Hold the profit. Hold it. Hold the door. Just hold the door, guys. For those who watched Game of Thrones, now that it came to mind, I really wish there is something you can do to erase your memory so that you can just rewatch it. You know, I know I'm very busy to even watch something, but for that I will make time to watch Game of Thrones. House of Dragon is not that it's not that fun for me as I thought it would be. I mean, season 1 was fire. Yeah, that I know season 1 was fire. Season 2, let's see. We'll check for that later. Let's see. But are you a fan of Game of Thrones? If you are, please let me know. I'm with you guys. If you're a fan of Game of Thrones, I'm with you on that one. And my favorite was Tyrion, of course. Tyrion, the dwarf, the imp. That was my favorite. Oh, that guy was just, amazing. All right, so let's clear the charts here so that you can see better in gold USD. We'll get back to Game of Thrones once I show you how to work this one. So you need to clear your charts, all right, so you can see clearly. So let me just move these trend lines to go where they're supposed to in the 15 minutes. All right, so when you put your upper trend lines here and then you put your down trend line there, let's make the chart clean. So we put it there. All right, so we have our little triangle there. So now we want to measure our TP. We want to measure our TP to see if the trade is still valid for us to enter. We'll need to measure for the TP. All right, so that's what you need to do. So then you put your shadow zone to mark your SL. That is for those who want to put their SL and TPs manually. I'm sure you're supposed to do this so that it makes it easier for you. So when you measure the inside of the channel and then you put it there, that's where our TP will be. So basing on where our TP will be, it's almost there. So I think if we just leave this trade, we'll be better off. Let's just leave this trade, we'll be better off. We'll just find another one because the TP is also there. So as I was saying, that guy, the dwarf, I think they should make like season 9, 10, 11, 12, you know. But I think if they make, what would they be making it on? What would they be making it on? Well, there was Tyrion, and then there was this other one again. The fat one. The fat one, what was he called again? The fat one. Who got his brother who was banned by Khaleesi. He was called you know, that little fat guy who made that other girl pregnant, and the one who healed that other guy who got a crush on Khaleesi. That guy who was put in the friend zone. The Lord of the friend zone. Lord of the house friend zone. That was a very awkward one. Alright, so now we are in EURUSD. This is a clean setup. This is a clean setup. You gotta love this one. You just know it's a clean buy. There's a W inside and it hasn't finished. It's just about to break the trend line. It's very clean. It's very clean. So we go on with our full margin because we have to take the profit. Let's go, take the profit, take the money. Let's go. All right, let's go. And then we'll make the chart as clean as possible. It really helps out, you know. You can see things. I don't think 100 indicators on your charts is any of good to you. Just ask yourself, if they worked that much, would they be on the chart is you're using them? Since they are working, they won't be, right? So yeah, you need to use the clean chart so that you can see things clearly, and do practice. All right. The 1 minute gang, how are you, my bros? The 1 minute gang, the scalpers, the boom and crash scalpers, how are you? The boom and crash scalpers. Yo, one day you burn your heart. Oh, you need to switch the time frame. The 1 minute is just dangerous, you know. You should stick to these bigger ones, because once you set your TP and your SL, there won't be nothing to worry about, because you know if you go in the wrong direction, you lose this amount, and if you go in the direction, you get this amount. So that way you have a peace of mind, rather than trading in 1 minute, you know, like buy, sell, close. You don't want to be that type of trader. You will not be profitable if you keep doing that. So you need to stop. And you need to stop trading desperately again. You need to stop doing that. That won't work. All right. Anyway, visit my Telegram group right now. Let's go 40k. Let's go 40k so that we increase our giveaway target. We increase it from 2,000 to 10,000. All right. Profit. We'll do that. Let's go. I know you guys. Let's go. So this was a clean trade. Got amazing results, and the next thing we do is we close. close because we need to use the money, so we close. I mean, Trish needs to use the money, so we close. We close. How did I end up going to 7k anyway? This was supposed to be 2, right? Shall we go to 10? I think we're already there. We should just go for margin, right? So this is the first giveaway. I'm going to 10. I also need to go and trade the funded space because I've been beaten and I've been trying to recover. So I think I've traded the account too much, such that I was just getting beaten all over and over again until I decided to stop. I decided to stop for a bit, so I need to go back to it because I got beaten and I got beaten again and I got beaten again. So I'll be going back to the funded space account, all right, so that you can secure the funds. Remember, I was the big investor to that account. I put 25k, remember? Sorry, I put 12k. That was half of the 25k. I put 12k, so that was my money as well. So you guys need to take note of that. Let's come back here. Why am I putting the buy orders? Well, that was one of the other trades. This trade, which I took before, that it's going down to the drop base rally. When it comes to that area, it goes up. I've had the same type of trade in this video. If we just rewind a couple of minutes, you can see this type of trade that it's going for the early, you know, the early buyers, that they blow early before it starts buying. So you don't want to be that trader. So let's buy, so that when it comes, for sure I know it's going to drop. It's going to drop. When it drops, then full margin we go up. That's why I'm putting my buy limits with a higher leverage, with a higher position, somewhere there. That is where we have our drop base rally, because this was dropping with red and it had a base there, a moment of confluence, and then it went back up again. So that moment is a moment where the price is strong. The price is strong and it does not get intimidated. In fact, the current price might not even go past that area because it's strong. So you need to take note of trades like this. You need to take note of trade like this. Alright, so let me just buy some of put the buy orders. The buy positions, I'm sure they are not that big such that they can threaten the account since it's big. So when it goes down there, I'm sure when it goes up, we'll be having a huge chunk. So you need to take we need to watch out for that as well, and then our profit will be done. All right, so if you don't have your account, you can just go in my description and create one. I'm sure you can put it to unlimited using my links, and then everything will be fine. See what happened there. It just went and touched just a little bit, and then it went back up. It did not activate. I'm sure there is the space was left with a little bit of it to touch. What do you call it again? It's called a spread. All right, the spread was a bit big. So anyway, let me just buy from this point, because since it has touched, I'm sure maybe it can just shoot up straight. But if it decided to go down, well, we won't like it, will we? Anyway, after some time, I decided to check. Yo, it's super volatile. Blown. the account is gone, blown. You was a bit afraid of this would happen, but blew again. Now we have to talk to Trish. I'm sure she'll want to deposit again, but if she does, then we'll be going on the same row, because I'm sure she will refuse to give up. I'm sure she would do it again. She would want another round. So yeah, we have to go back. All right. So anyway, we'll be using the likes of this video as the next target. Let's hope we just put the likes. Wow, I got greedy over a small issue, just a small issue, and then boom, it kept going down. It did not reflect to go back up. It kept going down, so that's where we lost. All right, so see you in another video. We'll be doing revenge trading as usual. This time we'll be doing it Pro Max, because we tried to draw it Pro here. We're trading Pro, but we failed. So now we're going to trade Pro Max in the next video to recover. All right, cheers. So let's go in the Telegram group, all right, so that we can reach our next giveaway target. All right.